bring some common sense into the collagen conversation. You've probably have heard this, I've seen it all over social media. Liquid collagen is the best type of collagen. In fact, you can't even absorb it if it was not liquid. It's time to tag your favorite liquid collagen brand. And let's bust this myth once and for all, because if we needed liquid collagen for absorption, wouldn't we have to blend all of our steaks and chicken breast into a smoothie? Liquefying something does not ensure absorption. Your body determines whether it absorbs a certain nutrient or not. That has to do with your digestive system, not whether something is liquid or powder. In fact, liquid collagen is one of the worst types of collagen out there. I'll explain. In this video, I'll be covering liquid, capsule, powder, marine collagen, bovine collagen, chicken collagen, you name it, by the end. And I'll try to keep it short. I'll keep it around 10 minutes. By the end, you'll know exactly the very best type of collagen to take and why. If you're new here, hello, my name is Nadia, your guide to better skin naturally without intervention. I created the beautydoctrine.com, where I curate my very favorite skincare and supplements that align with your biology, skipping over all the marketing jargon and empty promises. Let's start by busting the biggest collagen myth that the beauty and the supplement industry does not want you to know. Myth number one, liquid collagen is the very best form. In fact, it is the only one that's absorbable. First, there is no research to back up the claim that liquid collagen has more bioavailability than a powder or a capsule collagen. Your body breaks down collagen or any type of protein into amino acids, whether it's in a powder form, liquid form, or solid food. Our stomachs are perfectly equipped with hydrochloric acid. Its primary job is to break down any food we take in any form, and in the case of protein, it breaks it down to amino acids. What liquid collagen often comes with is preservatives, artificial flavors, sweeteners. It requires a lot of additives to make it palatable and to make it last in a bottle. Anywhere there's water, there's a requirement for preservatives. I say this all the time. So we have to be very careful about packaged products that are in water. So in my book, that's a negative, not a plus, because powder collagen does not necessarily need additives just to survive in its container. And if you didn't know, we need to try really hard at avoiding those products with preservatives, artificial flavors, and so on, because they wreak havoc on our digestive system. And so yes, you're getting some collagen, but at the cost of your gut health. Not a good trade-off. Myth number two, I hear this from so many doctors on social media. I don't get it, because the research is there to back it up. There are so many studies out there. And the myth is collagen in general does not absorb. It's a waste of money. Wrong. Multiple peer-reviewed studies show that collagen peptides absorb into the bloodstream. And you have anecdotal evidence of myself and thousands of people out there that have seen incredible results from collagen. When you take collagen, it serves as the raw material that stimulates your own fibroblasts to start making new collagen. It's been shown in human trials to reduce the depth of wrinkles, increase elasticity, and hydration. Myth number three, chicken collagen is good for your skin. Chicken collagen is type 2. It's not even found in the skin. It's found in our joints and ligaments. And chicken is not even a good source of protein anymore because of industrial farming. Chickens today are very unhealthy unless they are organic, pasture-raised, hormone-free, and so on. And those are very expensive chickens. So unless you can spend good money on quality chicken, it's really no longer the best source of protein. Myth number four, bovine collagen peptides are the healthiest and best source of collagen. Not true. Most bovine collagen is extracted from cow hides, which have all that hair on them. And those hides have to be soaked in toxic chemicals to dissolve the hair before it's served up to you. And this obviously raises concerns over residual contaminants that are causing toxicity and other issues within your body just so you can get some collagen into your system. Not worth it. And that leaves us with one last source of collagen, and that's fish. Myth number five, the more collagen you take, the faster you see results. Not true, obviously. Our bodies need time, and the sweet spot for collagen intake is about 10 grams per day. But it only works if you have the cofactors, which are vitamin C, copper, zinc, and magnesium. If those are deficient, you really are just wasting your time. You're not going to be able to effectively synthesize new collagen. Myth number 6 is that you can absorb collagen topically through your skin. Collagen molecules are far too large to penetrate through the skin barrier layer, and even if they did, they cannot replace your own collagen. So you have to consume it, break it down into amino acids, and then that's going to help stimulate those fibroblasts so you can make your own collagen. But you can't just deposit collagen onto your skin and expect it to become one with your own proteins. Not gonna happen. Those creams simply sit on the surface, creating that film that makes you feel like you're moisturized. Maybe that give you a little bit of temporary tightening effect, but there is absolutely no way that that's going to benefit your own collagen and elastin. Now, let's talk about my top picks for collagen and why. I recommend marine collagen for so many reasons, and it needs to be wild caught. That's very important. And so the reason it's marine in the first place is because marine collagen is type 1 collagen, and that is the most compatible collagen with our skin. If it doesn't say wild caught, I do not look in its direction, because farmed fish is the alternative. Most farmed fish is raised in horrible conditions. A lot of this fish swims in its own feces, it's fed garbage. I'm not saying this is true for all of them, but we don't have insight into the conditions within which this fish is raised, so better safe than sorry. And so wild marine collagen is still in the wild, in nature. It feeds on what nature has intended for it to feed on. Wild sourcing also helps us avoid those contaminants, antibiotics, hormones, all of these toxins that farmers have introduced into our food supply. I love a good wild-caught marine collagen or wild-caught marine collagen peptides, or simply get collagen from the real source. And so for myself, I only consume 2 types of fish. I consume wild-caught salmon, sockeye is the best one, and I consume wild sardines. And so both of those, I have them with the skin. As far as the sardines go, they are in a can, so the skin and the bone are soft, and so you would just consume the entire sardine. As far as wild salmon, I sear it with spices and garlic. The skin becomes really crispy and super tasty, and that's part of my diet at least 2 or 3 times a week. As far as specific brand recommendations, again, you can go to the beautydoctrine.com. That's where I curate all of my top choices, whether supplements or skincare. But I just grabbed this from my pantry. This is what I'm taking right now, and it is Agent Deter. This is what I take most of the time. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. The collagen, and I've tried so many different powders, it just feels different. It's not as grainy. It's wild caught, obviously, and it has pearl powder added. And I love that because pearl powder is so rich in sea minerals. And remember when I talked about how minerals are essential for collagen synthesis? And so with this powder, I feel like I'm covering all bases. I'm providing my body with the actual collagen, the raw material, as well as with the precursors to help it make its own collagen. I also grabbed this from my pantry. I haven't opened it yet, just waiting to finish my Agent Nature, the Ancient Bliss Marine Collagen Peptides. So when you see the word peptides, it just means that the manufacturer took that collagen and hydrolyzed it. So it's hydrolyzed collagen. It's broken down to smaller molecules just to help you with that absorption even further. Speaking of absorption, let's touch on that real quick. What determines absorption is your body. So some of us do not absorb nutrients well because we're low on that stomach acid or digestive enzymes, or are stressed or have leaky gut. There are so many factors that have to do with the individual, not necessarily the product itself. Generally, 40 plus, you want to start taking those digestive enzymes, maybe TODCA. You'll see my choices again on my website. A good indicator that you have malabsorption is generally when you are eating healthy, you're taking your supplements, and you still have brittle nails. Maybe you're experiencing hair fall and so on. Those are some indicators that you're not really assimilating the nutrients from your food. Other factors that could be affecting your absorption is taking those antacids. Just break down the name, antacids. You need the stomach acid to break down food. So if you're taking those antacids, you're removing the very agent that's going to help you break down the food effectively. Another bad habit is to drink water with your meals because you dilute in your stomach acid. Alkaline water is also a really bad idea. Instead, have a glass of water with some vinegar in it about 30 minutes before your meal. That's going to help increase your stomach's acidity so that you can actually break down that food much better and take advantage of those nutrients. I'm curious to know, are you taking collagen? If you are, what are the brands that you've been taking? Anything that's not on my radar, I would love to hear from you. I also would love to hear your results, whether you saw results or not from any collagen powder. Let me know. The comment section is where we all get to learn from each other's experiences. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Until the next one, be well, be safe, be beautiful. Take care.